Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. We are going to head out on Dverg Forest. And I'm not going to lie to you, this map is starting to grow on me. It is, because there are so many open areas, but at the same time too, there's a lot of visual cover areas as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it. This map is a smaller Broadland Bridges. Therefore, what I mean by that, Broadland Bridges is large, right? Broadland Bridges is very large. But Dverg Forest is small compared to it, like how every other map in the game is. And Broadland Bridges has fields, open areas, a river running down the middle of the map, and a lot of areas you can get caught out in. Dverg Forest is the same thing, but smaller. The only thing Dverg Forest lacks that Broadland Bridges does to a T is height variation. You can get clapped from somebody who's up on a barn and you are down there running on a road next to a river. But on Broadland Bridges, where most people get killed at, it's mostly on flat ground. Mostly. I mean, except for that one video I've posted. But mostly, you can find people on level ground, and therefore, it's an even playing field. We all know in this game, if you get the height advantage on your opponent, headshots are easier to come by. And so, with all that being said, we're here, and we're going to run through the magical forest of death, which is the entire map. And I did get confused. I did. I went one way, turned around, and was like, oh wait, the loot's back here. And then I got it. And yeah, I am bringing out the L85A1 onto this map. You know, because I feel like this map and the L85A1, they go together. At least in my experience. And so, you know, I'm walking through here. Yeah, I am committing somewhat of a sin by walking in the open next to a road. And that's a sin because you can get spotted from pretty much anywhere. And it's okay. Because right now, I don't hear anybody, and I'm not getting shot at either. And yeah, I know my camera's facing frontwards, but all I gotta do is hear somebody, and I can just go prone, if not crouch, near a tree and listen. No, not for ambush, but to just check where they're going. And you see right here, my spider, well, no, I hate spiders. My, oh boy, I'm gonna say it. My jet senses are tingling. Ugh. And, I feel like somebody's nearby. And so I keep watch on that area right there. I keep watch. And I go down. But then again, look at over there as well. I can get clapped from over there as well. So here, right here, this area right here, I should be getting shot at if anybody's nearby. And I'm not. But as I'm going prone and crawling near here, yes, the detector gets used. But, wait for a moment, and I see somebody. They went prone behind that rock, but they were stalking me the entire time. And if you don't believe me, look at that rock. You're going to see somebody coming out from it and walking to the right of your screen. There they go right there. And you see, I didn't hear him, but I heard a little bit of a disturbance in the ambient atmosphere of this game. I know that sounds like some five-head stuff, but that's honestly how it went down in my brain. Honestly. So now that I know I'm not alone, right? My true sense of insecurity is definitely true. I'm glad I had it on me. Right? Now, I'm going to try to use the third-person camera to my advantage. Because when you're prone, your camera's above you. But that advantage goes out the window because he has a PSD. It's cool, though. It's cool. Maybe he detected me because he's trying to find where I'm at. But also, he may have seen somebody else. And that somebody else just might be right in front of me. and I'm trying to figure out where they're at, but I hear snow crunching and I don't hear wood inside the house. Until now. Here I hear snow again, and it fades away. Now, is that the same person? I doubt it. I doubt it. But I'm going to do something which at the time I thought was a huge risk, and yeah, it still is. But I'm going to go where this man was last seen. And he was last seen up in this corner right here of this intersection. He was last seen right here. And I'm doing this because maybe he's chasing the guy that I heard. Because he can probably see him. But I couldn't. And I'm checking these trees because he could be prone in any one of them. But he's not here. Works out for me. Put the L85 on my back, and sure enough, he's inside the house. Now, you're going to see me wait here for a long time. You are. But the end more than justifies the means. And that's all it takes. You have to let them think that they are safe. Then again, he was probably checking his map. But he was doing that to see if there's anybody around. Granted, the best spot to do that in is on top of that house. But boy, are you a sitting duck for anybody nearby. And so, I'm going to show you how he got up there. And yeah, he went through the right doorway. Safe is still being unlocked. That's cool. Check the safe. Check the guard house real quick. Don't see anything else. He got it through here. And like I said, you can get a fantastic view of everywhere around you. But now I'm worried. Because what if I get shot in the head, right? The best thing I can do is go prone and make sure that my head is away from that road. And so I get a mortar strike, flashbang, some more ammunition. You know, pretty much stuff to carry me over. And this guy had an M16 and a gal. And yes, I do want that food. And now we're good. Right? And now we're good. And so, we climb back down, get into the house, and now, close the window, make sure everything's back like how it was. Don't want to give anybody any reason to be suspicious. And would you look at that? Trade up. M82 for SVD. No, SVD for M82. Duh. Good trade. Good trade. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management here. Because I do want that glass. Nice. And yeah, we're good. Reload the M82. Or load the M82. It wasn't loaded in the first place, so therefore I can't load it again. Right? And now we're straight. We got two relatively new weapons in the game. One we bought in, and one we got from the safe. And we also got 2 grenades. You know, sitting kind of pretty right now. Sitting kind of pretty. And so, I think I'm going to leave, right? I think I'm going to leave. But then a random freaking explosion happens over there. And you see, the thing about this game, whatever happens, whatever the effect of something is, 9 times out of 10, a person is the cause. What I just said was, explosions don't happen on their own. Somebody either placed the explosive or somebody threw an explosive. Sounds don't happen on their own, unless they're ambient sounds like on Broadway bridges where the houses talk to you. Somebody's causing those sounds. And so, there you go. Right? That explosion was near the time safe. And just maybe the guy who was in the time safe area killed somebody near the time safe. And now, as we hear Santa Claus' non-existent self run overhead, I'm going to make sure I'm near this time safe while the guy loots it. Because you never know. Also, say it with me. Well, I would say it, but gotta wait for Santa Claus' loud stuff to go overhead. Okay, bye. So, like I always say, gunshots attract players. But the more superlative version of that sentence is sounds attract players. But on top of that, right, you got sounds that can warrant somebody from, going near you, or sounds that can encourage somebody to go near you. As in just random footsteps, or you just standing still out in the open. And yes, standing still doesn't make a noise, right? But when somebody hears a door open, and you run out of it, and then you stand still, yeah. Right. Okay. So that works out. Now, let's go up here and see what this guy has. And I did it just for the XP. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't have anything on him. And I want to make sure I'm not getting watched. Go up here. And I'll be down. Guy's a picture. And I'll walk right past it. Now, I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to look at my inventory. And also think where that picture's at. You see, at the time, I was like, okay, I need to make 3 spaces for food. I need to make 3 spaces, right? Now, the airdrop is up there. Near the top of the map. So, if anything, nobody should be near here because they're all going for the airdrop. And so, I start to loot. And I try to look at that picture. And then don't tick it because I need a space. But I hear somebody. And they're right there. And I'm thinking, M82 might be good for this. But also, the L85 is good too. Because they're crossing. And that's definitely M2 carbine. Now, granted, he caught me way off guard. I was not prepared for it. And he was going across that river awfully quick. And he knew he had to get across that river because if he didn't, then that would be his death. And again, if I would have killed him, it would have been purely for the XP. Purely for the XP. But that's okay. Because even though he full autoed his M2 carbine at me, I didn't take a single hit. Crazy. Mad crazy. Now, I want to leave. You see, my final objective is to escape. I want to leave, right? And ideally, I was going to take that exit down that road to the west. Ideally. But if I'm going to do that, I got to make sure that I'm alone on that road. And so I'm going to engage every Outlander's innate ability to become a mountain goat and climb the side of this mountain. And I'm going to spot dude. It's going to be very faint and very quick. But I'm going to spot him. Now I'm watching that body because maybe he's going to go for it himself. Maybe. But turns out he's not going to go for it. Why isn't he going for it? I have no idea. But like I said, I'm going to catch a faint glimpse of this man and see about putting a round into him. And I'm trying to get up these, this mountainside, and it worked out. Now, it worked out. And I'm watching back there. I'm watching back there, just in case I see him again. And I do. And you see I'm trying to get into a good firing position, but it don't matter. And so, I'm going to land a shot on him. And he doesn't die. He doesn't die. So, either I hit him in a limb, because it wasn't his body, or I hit him like on a foot or something like that. I don't know. And I fired that one way too late. And if anything, I should have aimed up higher, because then it would have hit his back. And hit some internal organs. Then again, I don't know if this game even goes that far to model internal organs. This is not Sniper Elite V2, if not V3, if not Contracts. And I'm saying that because this M82, it hurts if you hit him in the right spot. If you hit them dead in the chest, center mass, then yeah, they're probably taking off like 80% of their health. The bullet will. But at close range, yeah, that's guaranteed death. But it's cool though, because he can have that exit. I got this one behind me. And I realized that as he was running toward the forest. I'm not going to chase him down, because why would I chase him down? I already got 2 really good weapons on my back. Also food. And yeah, I could go back for that cash. But how much you want to bet somebody's running up that road to go for the airdrop? It makes sense, right? And so, I'm running out here in the open. Hopefully I don't get shot at, because I have no type of cover near me. And I'm watching that ridge as well. Make sure I don't see any glint over there. and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm getting flashbacks to that stream I had where a dude was here, prone, 2 feet away from the exit, all the way hidden to the left, right around this corner. Right around this corner. Pretty much right in those grasses, that grass area right here. Like right here to my left, right there. Yeah, he was there. And I'm out of here. I am out of here. Well, talk about a good haul. Granted, I didn't get a lot of resources, but in terms of consumables, yeah, this was a fantastic run. And again, well, not really again, because I never said it, but you always want to make sure that your opponent doesn't know that they're your opponent until it's too late. And you see, I believe that that's what makes me different from all these other players that, go on YouTube and whatnot. Because I'm pretty sure that they'll fire as soon as they see somebody. I'm pretty sure. But I get you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I get that. But what if, you wait before you take a shot and you're guaranteed to hit it? You know what I'm saying? The trade-off is this, right? I shoot them in the body like 4 or 5 times and they survive and they run away. But what if I would have waited 3 seconds later and they stand still and I get a nice, easy, clean headshot? The latter happens less often than the former. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, that's how I do things in a game. And, yeah, I'm more of a methodical player myself. So, yeah. We came out that match with a L85A2 and a M82. And if you ask me, I think that's pretty good haul. I mean, I could have kept the SVD, but honestly, I don't even use it. So, what's the point? And I also got even more mortar strikes. Do I use them that often? No. But when I do use them, they come in clutch. They come in clutch. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Until next time, peace.